Good morning, guys. We're here right now in Tisa, and I just dropped off my wife in the Tisa Elementary School for the vaccination. They have a vaccination program. Site at that Tisa Elementary School. I think to cater, you know, to cater the people living in Tisa and nearby barangays like Punta, Mambaling, uh, and I guess going further south. So, wala na. Yeah, vaccination still ongoing, and I guess we have fiesta feels right now in Tisa. um, it's like one of my favorite, street food uh, barangays in Cebu. Tisa is really known for Siomai, but they're like their food street here the food street here has a lot to offer. Not only Siomai, you can see now early, we're still around 10. They have Ngoyong here, bakeries. Yeah, there's Kuya Jeff there. Luna to si Miss. There's Kuya Jeff there in the corner, Waitug Pahay. Yeah, you've seen the video, but yeah, look at that. Kuhan karon ba? It's Fiesta Feels. May dim sum sa diri mga natukuhan. It's steam rice, ngoyong, halo-halo as well, mga larang. I mean, if you have money, you won't really be. You have so many choices here in Tisa, so you can enjoy, different different food, different dishes. So muna, I think hapit na ilang fiesta. So so nali fiesta day. Unlike mga sa past few months ba, fiestas are cancelled. I think here mag fiesta feels man sila. So it gives us hope na hopefully ba si next year na natay sinulog balik. 'Di ba? So muna, we're here. We're on our way towards Labangon. But I think I'll decide to kuha na lang. I'm going to RD30 Street towards Banawa ta. As gikan ta dito medyo kuhan. Not really kuhan. We're gonna pass by Happy Valley na lang. Diba? Pero muna guys, how are you doing? Musta ang inyong panginabuhi karon? Ooh. So basic yet. So the weather now is it's quite cloudy. I think it's gonna rain in a couple of hours. Probably this will fall. Um, we're still in September, but we're like ano ta? Just 2 months, 3 months away from Christmas. So September 25 naman taron. So it's like 3 months, exactly 3 months away from Christmas, and that's just around 91 days, diba? So exciting na. Traffic na sa dire. I don't know why, but yeah. Pero manatungkuan lang na you just have to stay safe gyapon. So yes, today what are we gonna talk about today? So we're gonna talk about how to, elections are coming up. So of course, it's our job to vote, and it's our job to pick our leaders. And what are your criterias in picking your next leader? Of course. So since traffic man ang padong Banawa, we're gonna go towards Labangon. So money. So how are you go pick your leaders now? Manang kinahanglan magparehistro na because we're gonna change our leaders or retain. It's up to us. We're the boss, as they say, di ba? So mo na ang kuan na to. It's a kuan. So last time we talked about kuan man, di ba? If you're a candidate, you have to have social media presence right now. So if you're also kuan now, as a voter na ron bali, how to spot, mga propaganda, fake news, and stuff. Because a lot is circulating on Facebook. Na mga fake news yun. I mean, chismis, mga kuan. Especially if you join groups kanang delving in national elections. Yeah, tapos that group was established to promote a certain party or a certain candidate. Makakuan yung ka na either way ha, both sides ha, bisag unsan na sides, bisag unsan na party, you'll be able to read propaganda good. You will read some kind of lie. Ngayon tag nobody runs a campaign na marpag puro lang praising your candidate. Nagin sa na campaign, the black hat silbi is nagin na campaign on the other side tara siraan ang inyong kontra, di ba? And mayroon man kog wild, maybe na yung mga tinuodan na, but a lot of it makuan gina na di na kalikayan na bakak, lies, fake news, exaggerations, diba? Ana di na nato ikalimod bisag unsa pa nang kagbuutan imong partido ron sa may kalimod na there are smears na nabikuan na mo there are smears yun sa opposing candidate. So muna, and there might be really fake news yun. So it's either kuha ng nimo or fake news against your candidate na agad na. So unsaon ta man na. So how do you spot that, and how do you, and sometimes sometimes a lot of us mindlessly share stuff, and we just mindlessly share porque lagi, because we just malingaw ta, or the meme was fun, or the porque kuan ba na marabag porque it's funny to make fun of it's actually fun to make fun of someone, especially someone you hate, and most of us would share nga na content, di ba? Now sometimes fake news yun na yes, it's a lie, and then we spread lies na inadvertently wala nimo tuyo just because you hate the other candidate. And doing that act promotes hate na sad on that candidate, but also hate sa mga supporters atong kandidato na imong gisiraan will also kuan, and then that cycle continues dayon. Himo na sa mga kuan that karibang fake news against your candidate, so it becomes a dirty campaign, which or even a dirty election sa kadugayan na what we see na lang na noon sa internet that's smudging our walls or or Facebook walls is kuha na lang puro na lang fake news, puro na lang panira, that we have to be discerning sad. Hopefully kuan sad pa na while we know it's part of the game, we have to kuan sad we have to be discerning lang yun na what's fake, what's wrong, na di na to i-propagate ba. Di ba? We can't, even if we support that certain candidate, why not just highlight what he can do, but you don't need to propagate lies. Di ba? Manay ko na ba? na ako ada na kinahanglan discerning yung tatanan, hopefully nga ana, but it's not kuan. Mao na ako ingon na just be vigilant, because not everything you read in the internet, especially on Facebook, is true. Yeah, that's why daghan kay anti-vaxxers galiron kay, you know, because there were like articles that sounded like credible in the internet, that's like making you doubt to have yourself vaccinated. Like ito may mamatay after 2 years, may microchip, may mong zombie. Daghan kayo, may ana ba na yes, kung normal lang na tao kita makabasa, ya din unsa, para, especially kato ng mga summarized version na kung ana, hadlock na kay labi na nadungog na nimo sa silingan na lang na kay pabo mo na nabasa sa Facebook na mahimo kang zombie after. So it's same thing sa mga kandidato, kay pabo kasi kuan mao na ba, be discerning lang, because it's nice to pick a candidate now kanang nabalansin yung magtarong, di lang because you did vote for that person because nituo kas fake news. And that would be sad, di ba? Marbag we've been you'll elect people because of lies, or not elect people because of lies. So manang kuan ba na yes, you have to be una-una nato, di na lalim. Yeah, because these elections in 2022 ba, it's really critical because, you know, to be honest, we're in a bad shape, not because of the administration, but because of the global pandemic, the situation. We've been spending money for vaccinations, for lockdowns, for dole-outs. Dahil wala enough revenue because, you know, factories are closed, kaya na baka namang restaurants, the job, kaning mga companies, many companies are not doing well, so meaning ang tax mas gamay gyud gihapon. There are people who lost jobs, so mas gamay ang kuan. Even the OFWs remittances will be less because apektuhan sad sila. I mean, it's not just the Philippines but also abroad. It's the whole world. Ang uban wa nakabiyahe, wa nakabalik. Diba? There are many Filipinos in the hospitality industry, for example, and which is really affected. The hospitality, the hotel, the restaurants were gravely affected. We're the first ones who were required to close down. Retail was closing down, so there are many Filipinos employed in retail companies, and so nadili na kuan na the next set of leaders must be able to find solutions to make our country more competitive gihapon, make our companies have an environment that they can earn more, recover what they lost, you know, that would be friendly to entrepreneurs, to business owners, that can, you know, provide employment, to generally recover the lost years. Diba? We need really good leaders. We need good, bright leaders who can execute the plans, because even in the education sector, atong the kids are for sure lagging behind because haven't been to class for 3 years, 2 years. Imagine if it's more. Na uban, there were kids who were dropping out, na mga nindot mga grado or mga honor students dropping out because they say module based learning really sucks. I mean, they prefer someone to teach them. Yeah, I've seen modules. I can't imagine lagi katong, you know, music module. You're just letting kids write notes. You don't even understand what the heck their notes are, and then to read do re mi or something like that. It's like, how in the world can you teach music with just a book? Di ba? And making the children rely on themselves, or let's say parents nila. Swerte itong na yung mga parents, but still some are the parents are the one answering. The kids are not learning anything. They're just probably bored now at home playing or something like that. Oh. So mauna ba na these elections are really important because we're in a really difficult time, a critical time. We need a good leader. We need good, not a good leader lang na usa. We need leaders, problem solvers. Oh, 'di ba? We don't need mga negosyante na mangwarta lang when they sit down in the government. No, 'di ba? We need people now to solve problems because yes, come to think of it, bangkarote ang gobyerno. But it's not for maragagikawat. Maybe nagikawat na, but it's just because we spent so much because of the pandemic. Bangkarote yun. Oh, marabag. O gina. Wala ba bangkarote? We don't kuan yun na. It could be kuan, may hindi not necessarily corruption ha, pero nagya po corruption, but we kuan bankrupt yun na, and expecting lesser taxes, lesser revenues. So what can we, that's why we need someone who is so good. We need a group of people who are so good, not only in crafting laws, kaning mga senador, mga congressman. We need those people who can create laws that would really propel this country to the path of fast recovery. And it's not, and to be honest, it's not easy to pick a leader who can do that. We're still based on personalities right now. No gina. So you still have, we rarely check, for example, kung sa capability ng mga tawhana. We don't care, but sometimes ila sa nang kung anong porke nga nung nakahuman na siya nga ni na kurso. Yeah, but it reflects, an understanding also. Kapag nakahuman for economics, at least he can understand, the principles. So he can spearhead, the macroeconomic plans of the country, di ba? So example lang na ba? So kinanglan gihapon na some level of education gihapon. Di lang maingon ang trabaho sa presidente mag-appoint lang. The president has to think as well. While he or she can hire bright boys among the citizens, kuan gyapon, the decision is the buck stops sa president, so the decision will be his. And if that president can't see the bias, can't weigh it properly, can't see the picture, can't see the big picture, how can he decide on decisions, diba? So maunang inanglan itag presidente sad na, diba, o karong panahon na kinahanglan itag kabaw na presidente bright or even someone kinahanglan nag-use track record sad. I'm not endorsing anyone yet because I don't know who are the ones running, but yes, depends on the position. Kung president atong gipili, we need someone who can kuan yun. Who has a sound mind, who can, decide what's good for our country. Because every law will end up in his hands whether he signed it or not, nara na niya. That's why inanglan gyud ang presidente na nakasabot, na makasabot. Na kinahanglan someone who has that level of understanding yun. Diba? Can even strategize. Example na siya mga strategist na friends, but if he can understand what they're doing, kasi kanina mga tao lang mangawat na sila, and you can't kuan. Yung mga ta kaning presidente ha buutan. Buutan. So buutan meaning ilahan kag president that who will pardon every kawatan na sa iyang gobyerno na nasakpan. Okay, buutan man, di ba? Who will let go all the prisoners kasi buutan, di ba? It's sometimes kuan ba? Sometimes we I don't know ang saktong mga choices, but yeah, you need someone who can rule. Pero kung mga congressman yung gibuto, you need someone also who can craft laws, who can think for his constituents. O kani mga balao, di ba? Yes or no man na ang representante may mo boto, or let's say sila say mohimo, mo sponsor. You need someone jud na kasabot ana. Kana imong botohon na congressman kay bawo na mohimo kag balaod, kasabot na. Or mosunod ba nas balaod in the first place? Questionable na. It will be questionable if we elect someone who can't even follow the laws that they want to make, or they're making, or they made. Diba? We can't elect someone na we know we can trust. Pero mauna. So we're going down sa mga senador, same na. Yeah, can that person really be trusted to vote on laws? Can that person understand laws? Can he make laws? I'm not saying na lawyer tanan na to, no. Because if lawyer na tanan na to, how can he go on make laws for farmers, for kuan na marabuwa man di ka kasabot sa dana na side, for the business sector. Diba? That's why di isa pwede one-sided, diba na you have your Senate who should it be uniform lang na mauni mong qualification puro lang let's say puro lang abogado or puro lang gikan sa military, di mo na kuan. That's not gonna work. Yeah, now if you're gonna elect mayors, you're gonna run your city or town. Do you think that person, when you elect that, can really run your town, make it safe for the people, make business prosper? Can they make a difference after 3 years sa livelihood nato? Can they uplift lives? Diba? Can you improve the standard of living? Do they have that capability? Do they have a plan? Mao na Mungutana kita, especially in the executive department na tumutulong from president, mga governors, mayors. Do they have a plan? What do they plan? How do they plan to improve our lives, solve the situation, solve the problems that we're facing? Different cities, different towns have different problems na that are to face. Diba? Some towns need income, some towns need water, some towns or cities have a garbage problem, for example. Do these leaders have a plan? Yeah, that because you'll just vote because anak ni so and so, or kuan ni so and so, ikaagaw ni nimo, which is clannish at ba. So I understand you're gonna vote for your cousin, pero bisa pag manitag, we can judge also. Pwede sa pag manitag artista na siya, unsara na siya, bumbiro na siya, o unsa. But if he has good plans, he has a better vision that than, let's say, the incumbent, then you have to weigh it properly, di ba? Ay sa mga konseho, unsam na murag itoy-itoy na taw-taw ram na sila. Kunuhay pero what dapat naghapon tayo expectations on what should a council do? They craft laws gyapon, they run the city, they run the town. But kung piling nimo ang gibuto lang na naman para maglingkod-lingkod lang diha. O, di ba? Di sad pwede. So mana. Let's think about it. 2022 elections are very important, and we are important. Our votes are important. So make sure you have registered for the elections. Plus also make sure that you pick your candidates well, or you campaign for the people who you believe can really make a difference in this kind of a big difference in your lives, or even in the lives of the whole country, gila, diba? So mga guys, thank you so much for watching. Kuya kitang istoryahan, and I really enjoyed once again sa atong mga drives, and I hope to see you sa atong next videos. Yes, and October na. Ay kalimot ha. Bye. If you're running, by the way, ay kalimot to not only to register but also to prepare the other requirements. Bye, especially money. Bye.